We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Washington Nationals and the Miami Marlins. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Jordan Yamamoto gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
In now, Trey Turner, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Skied into straightaway right. Sheffield is there, 1 away.
Batting second, the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Now at the plate, Howie Kendrick. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A bouncer to the left side, right to him. Throw on to first, and Kendrick is gone. 2 away now.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Stepping into the box, Juan Soto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 1-1 home is a sinker in the dirt. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come out of the gate slowly. Just 1 of their first 4 have been wins.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Pierre is underneath this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Patrick Corbin is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. What do we need to know here, Danny?
All the way back from Tommy John surgery. This guy's a really good pitcher. There are a lot of teams in baseball that would love to have him in their rotation. Not an overpowering fastball, but a good one. 89 to 93 miles an hour. Slider, without a doubt, his best off-speed pitch. And if he's throwing strikes with that slider, look out. He can shut any team down.
So stepping in, Juan Pierre. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Whoa, breaking ball called just a bit low.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Batting second, the shortstop, Hanley Ramirez.
Into the box now, Hanley Ramirez. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Coming to the plate now, Gary Sheffield. In yesterday's game, he was responsible for the only run driven in by his club. The 1-1 home. Drives it out to deep right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
The left fielder,
Digging in now, Cliff Floyd. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here now the 2-2.
Helpful.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Only play's going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Standing in, Brian Anderson. And the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame. The set and the 1-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Lays off 2-2 now. Line to the right side, but a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Marlins forced to settle for one. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Marlins lead it 1-0. Second inning set to go, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Vladimir Guerrero. 1-1 on its way to Vlad. Just off the inside corner, taken for a ball. Lifted in the air to center field. Pierre is under it to make the catch. There's one gone.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 10, Andre Dawson.
Now batting, Andre Dawson. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. One out, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
To the plate now, Gary Carter. 1-2 now.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
The 1-2. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Into the box, Starlin Castro. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Carter rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores, and the Nationals have tied it. We're all square at 1 apiece.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher's standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning, the next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Smoked on the ground left side, and that's through for a hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
The pitcher, number 46, Patrick Corbin.
At the plate, Patrick Corbin. Popped high in the air. Rojas has a play, and that retires the side. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, all tied at 1-1. Now at the plate, Miguel Rojas. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. The 1-1. This one's down to third. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
Batting 7th, the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
So coming to the plate, Garrett Cooper. The 1-2. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Soto is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting in, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
At the plate, Jorge Alfaro, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Alfaro is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We played 2 full innings and we are tied 1-1. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
2-2.
2 strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Still even at 2-2. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. So a grinder of an at-bat has a positive result.
That's all you're trying to do. Sometimes they're not all going to be beautiful. Sometimes you got to take it deep into count, stick your nose in there, and survive.
Stepping in now, Howie Kendrick. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Here now is Juan Soto, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Turner over at second. Kendrick at first with no outs. He pulls this one into right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Turner rounds third and is digging for the plate. And that'll score the run from second as they jump in front now, 2-1.
Up next for Washington.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
The center fielder, number 10, Andre Dawson.
Digging in to try it again, Andre Dawson, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Boy, his pitch count is really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. Soto is on his way home. He'll score easily as they push their lead to 3 now.
The catcher, number 8, Gary Carter.
Into the box now, Gary Carter. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Starlin Castro. On a line, that's a base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
The 2-2, and he fouls this one off. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits here, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Nationals on top, 4-1. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jordan Yamamoto.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
To the plate now, Juan Pierre. Hit out towards second. And there are two away now.
Now batting, shortstop, Hanley Ramirez.
Striding in once again, Hanley Ramirez. He drew a walk his first time up. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. 2-1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Three and one to the Marlins middle infielder.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a full count now, 3-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Miami down in order. They trail it 4-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really impressed with how they've hit in at-bats when they fall behind in the count. 5 of their hits have come from those at-bats, and although they don't want to get behind in the count as often, it's a great sign that they're not defeated when they do.
Thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the pitcher, Patrick Corbin.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
The bat, number 7.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. Now the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Howie Kendrick. The 1-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Oh, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Juan Soto to the plate now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but Anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He stays alive, still 2-2. From the belt, the pitch.
Full count. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count pitch home to first. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Washington as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder Gary Sheffield. The 1-1 home. Weak grounder back to the mound, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 30, Cliff Floyd.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and the free swinging Cliff Floyd will stand in. The 1-1 home.
No, that's low.
4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Ground ball foul down the left side. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Now at the plate, Brian Anderson hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and Vlad won't catch up. It's a base hit.
Hey, tip your hat to the pitcher right there. That was a streak of 11 batters retired in a row before that base hit. Let's see if he can regroup and keep going.
Standing in now, Miguel Rojas. A little bit outside. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And he popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
At the plate, Garrett Cooper. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Eliezer Hernandez will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 57, Eliezer.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Vladimir Guerrero. The 1-1. Smoke toward third. And this will get through into left for a leadoff hit.
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, he has some time to redeem himself.
Digging in and looking for more, Andre Dawson. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as Vlad shows his wheels by swiping second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
The 2-1 home. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Into the box, Gary Carter. And that's taken up and in for ball 2. A runner at first with no outs here. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And it's fouled away. Hot shot on the ground to short. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play. So here's Starlin Castro. Last time through was a base hit. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
That's a close pitch right there, but I think he's just nibbling a little bit too much. Out of the pen sometimes, you just have to come in and go right after guys.
The 3-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Sheffield will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and no one left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. Washington leads this one 5-1. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in, Jorge Alfaro. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. In the air now, out to left. Soto has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, the pitcher, Eliezer Hernandez.
Starling Marte will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 6, Starling Marte.
It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He can't get there as it falls in.
The center fielder, number 9, Juan Pierre.
Stepping in now, Juan Pierre. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. On the ground to short. This could be 2. Kendrick. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Standing in, Hanley Ramirez. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB, see how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Full count still. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. And another throw over, and the runner back. Lifted in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Marlins leave 1. They're down here 5-1. Ryan Stanek will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 55, Ryan Stanek.
Striding in now for the Nats, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, 3-1, and it's 3-2 now.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The pitcher, number 46, Patrick Corbin.
So here now's the pitcher, Patrick Corbin, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. And he misses 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. And sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
We're in the sixth inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Two and two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2 fouled off.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And another foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey.
Here now is Trey Turner. Runners on first with 1 down. Two and 1 to count to Trey Turner. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another full count pitch home. Line toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
In now, Howie Kendrick. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Second and third here, 1 man out. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw on to first, and Kendrick is gone. 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
And now for Washington, Juan Soto. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-1 home.
Nope, outside.
Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Floyd is there. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Nats leave a pair. They're up 5-1. Leading off the inning, Gary Sheffield, and they'll need him to get something going here. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
The left fielder, number 30, Cliff Floyd.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Cliff Floyd. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They're down 5-1. Richard Blyer is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 35, Richard Blyer.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals, Vladimir Guerrero. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Line drive to left. And Guerrero's aboard with a base hit. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
Now batting, the center fielder, Andre Dawson.
To the plate now, Andre Dawson. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Hard hit ball to short. And through into left field. Back-to-back hits have him set up to start the 7th.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
2-1 to count. From the stretch. Skied into very shallow right. Sheffield has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 2-1 home. A bouncer up the middle. A bare hand for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Nationals leave 1. They lead this one, though, 5-1. leading off the inning, Miguel Rojas, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1-1.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And that's going to land foul. Here's another 1-2. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He takes the turn and heads for second. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes one, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
At the plate now, Garrett Cooper. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Now the payoff pitch home. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And now over the wall. And this is going to be ruled a home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him. And it's a 5-3 game now.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Ryan Harper is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Yan Gomes will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Yan Gomes.
So now to the plate, Jorge Alfaro. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Jesus Aguilar will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Aguilar.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Standing in now, Juan Pierre. Well-located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Nationals 5 and the Marlins 3. Brandon Kinsler will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Brandon Kinsler.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the power hitting first baseman Ryan Zimmerman. Here's the 1-1.
At the ball.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Fouled away. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Popped him up. Alfaro over to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Nationals, the catcher, Yan Gomes.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Crowd gets up for the 3-2, and he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Rojas ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The batter, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Lifetime against Brandon Kinsler. He's 1 for 3. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
The batter, the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
At the plate, Howie Kendrick. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Runner breaks for third, and an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Will Harris will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Will Harris.
At the plate, Hanley Ramirez 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 10, Gary Sheffield.
Up next for Miami, Gary Sheffield. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike.
2 strikes.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
3-2 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now the payoff pitch home. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Cliff Floyd. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
On the ground to the left side. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and tipped what the pitcher gave him.
John Birdie will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Now running at second base, number 5.
Digging in once again, Brian Anderson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First and second now, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Into the box now, Miguel Rojas. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Here's the payoff pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Vladdy will make the catch, and the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair. They're still down 5-3. John Birdie will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 5.
Brad Boxberger enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and digging into bat next, the ever dangerous Juan Soto. The 1-1 home.
Count is 2-1.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-1 pitch. A shot down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Good battle. Count remains full. He's set. Here's the 3-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now batter.
Stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero. He singled his last time up.
Oh.
2-1. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And that's the second out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping up to the plate, Andre Dawson. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
Count is 1-2.
And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. Pierre is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Nothing across here this half. Nationals fail to add on here in the ninth. Last chance coming up now for Miami. They'll be chasing two. It's 5-3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Sean Doolittle enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Now pitching and batting in the fifth spot, number 63, Sean Doolittle. Now playing center and batting sixth.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. He'll start it out against the closer Sean Doolittle, who will try to shut the door.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
High in the air down the right field line. And Vlad won't get there. This is a foul ball. The 1-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. He'll try again. 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Turner loves it. Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game.
The batter, the pitcher, Brad Buckberger.
Corey Dickerson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Marlins, number 23, Corey Dickerson.
Line drive to left. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Nats led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Patrick Corbin gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Jordan Yamamoto was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Sean Doolittle earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ballgame tonight. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 5 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Marlins, 3 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.